Look at that steam. That is absolutely crazy. All right, welcome back. We're on Boyle on the brew day, first brew day in the new room. As you can see, lots of steam. I gave it a trial run without the steam condenser. It's spring here, so was hoping it wouldn't be too much happening. I've had to bring in a fan. It was quite bad, really bad. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll get that steam condenser ready for next brew, but without this exhaust fan doesn't do much. It's probably more just to maintain a dehumidified state after brew day. I might have to look at swapping that out for something a lot bigger. Should be fine if I'm using the steam condenser. So I will look to get the steam condenser sorted out and plumbed in, ready to go. A few learnings today for the sort of layout and things like that. Chiller, I need to order some new parts for the chiller. These are from a different manufacturer. I didn't notice until I cleaned it the other day. So a little bit annoyed. I'm going to have to monitor that the whole chilling process. Thankfully, I'm chilling back into this and not trying to do a single pass, so I don't need to worry about if I have to stop or start and that sort of thing. I will just be chilling straight back into the kettle, and then I'll pump over from the kettle into the fermenter. I'm not confident the Colossus will get all the way down in one pass. It hasn't before for me, even with cold water. Our water's about 12 degrees at the moment, Celsius. Yeah, X3 is ready to go. It's clean, sanitized. I cleaned it the other day, sanitized it this morning, and it's been closed up since. So all ready to go. Got my floating dip tube in there. Everything's ready to go. One other learning was taking the grain basket off, lifting the grain basket out. I actually had to get on a ladder, so I will probably either hook up the pulley or I will lower this bench a little bit further. This bench is also not totally stable. It kind of sinks to the middle with the weight of the two pots full of water. So I'll have a think about how to reinforce that from underneath. There is some reinforcement across the bottom. Obviously, it's not just a sheet of stainless on its own, but I will have to have a look into potentially how to reinforce that a little bit better. That might also offer me some mounting points for some things piping underneath. I think my goal will be long-term to hard plumb the chiller, at least the mains water and the drain. I have underneath the sink, I have a connections there I can run into. So I will recirculate back through the chiller, the work line, back into the kettle for the last sort of 15 minutes of boil, just to sanitize the chiller, and then I'll turn on the water and just let it chill. Should be pretty good. TV's up, mirroring the screen there. I do need to consider getting some kind of device. I'm using an app at the moment on the computer that allows Chromecast, but it's a pain in the ass. So as you can see in the top, it says this web page is using significant energy. Consider closing it and it'll improve the responsiveness, but obviously I don't want to close it because it's my timer, it's all that sort of stuff. Yeah, look at that steam. That is absolutely crazy. Definitely hooking that steam condenser up next time. That is ridiculous. This room was a cloud, like somebody had a smoke machine in here. I stepped outside for 2 seconds and then came back in and it was, just crazy. So definitely getting that steam condenser hooked up, and we'll use that on every brew. As I said, fermenter's clean, so I'll wheel that over, pump into it, and then I'll bring it back, hook up the glycol, I'll go get my yeast, I'll pitch yeast, and then I will be ready to go. I'm just going to use the blow tie to manage the spunning at the moment. Not going to use the blow-off tube, not expecting this to blow up. Super hard fermentation, so we'll keep it capped and use the that line there. I can also hook up to this if I need to with the blow off, but I'm hoping to set that up for dry hop, so I just need to put a cap on it, give it a spray with some ethanol, put a bit of a cap on it, and should be right. This is my post-boil sample, just cooling it down. Should be a good colour, should be nice. Looking forward to it, getting some more beer on tap, it's going to be excellent. Anyway, I'll check in a bit later.